Hello and welcome. Isn't this picture amazing? It shows all the internet connections and how we are now globally connected into one community. I'm using this background because I want to give you an update on the Worldwide Shoppers Club. Without much backstory, a group of Canadian and then Slovakian members took the idea for the club through what's called a proof of concept in preparation for bringing it to the world based exactly on this enormous interconnectivity that's available to us today. In January, an important meeting was held in Belize and a decision was made to take it beyond those borders and put in the infrastructure necessary to live up to our name. So if you're already a member of the club, or if you're brand new looking at it for the first time, this review of the last 7 months will give you a good understanding of the measures that have been taken to create this unique global opportunity. Big or small, the fact that consumers are shopping every day is what drives the economies all around the world. Our goal is to create community prosperity. We're going to do this by creating our own rebate economy that improves and speeds up the basic economic exchange. This allows us to achieve our purposes, which are to, first and foremost, enhance the finances and lifestyle of our members, and next, for our merchants, to enhance their customer base and profits so they can expand, create more jobs, and keep the money flowing within the community. It's a fact that shopping with local merchants has 3 to 4 times the economic impact of shopping with big box stores, which hire fewer people and take most of their profits out of the local communities to their head offices. As we've already mentioned, the world has become extremely flat. We can now communicate with, interact with, and transact with people from all around the world just like they were next door. Taking this viewpoint of the world as one global community, the Worldwide Shoppers Club has structured and set up the technologies to expand by establishing a solid foundation in these 5 areas. First, we maintain our status as a private, not-for-profit club, not a business. Next, we've established a highly secure tracking system for all transactions backed up through several strategically placed synchronized nodes around the world. Third, we passed all of the extensive due diligence requirements to have a Class A international bank handle all of the money into and out of our single global rebate pool. Fourth, we have a global proprietary residual rebate system that distributes 100% of the collected merchant rebates back to our membership. And finally, moving into the future, we are the first to align with a global digital currency that allows us to avoid excessive bank, credit card, and currency conversion charges, putting more money back into the hands of our members and our merchants. So what we're going to do now is expand on these points as we proceed. Let's start with the Worldwide Shoppers Club itself. What is it? It's a non-registered, not-for-profit, private membership club that resides in the cloud. The club is a club. It is not registered because it is not a business of any kind and as a result has no international borders. The club does no commercial transactions. We have no products. We sell nothing. Our members sell nothing. Our members buy. They buy things they were going to buy anyway, only now with our merchants, rebates are generated into the global pool. As a not-for-profit, the club must distribute all of the rebates in the pool back to the members each month. The club cannot take any money from the rebate pool to support its administrative or management functions. The club is completely controlled by the members and expands only through private invitations offered by current members to new members. To support the club, every member, like any other club, pays a small monthly membership fee. However, as a reward for helping the club expand, any member that successfully invites and maintains 3 new members no longer has to pay any fees. Additional rewards come as the new members also introduce others and a shopping group is formed, and this becomes the basis for the amount of rebates distributed to the members through the residual rebate system. As we've already mentioned, the club is not a business, but what it does to fulfill its purposes is provide a service of connecting our members with participating rebate offering merchants all around the world. Unlike other programs, the Worldwide Shoppers Club merchants join for free. They only have to agree to provide a fair after-sale rebate to our members. In exchange for the rebate, the merchants get their own Worldwide Shoppers Club webpage to promote to our members, and providing great products and services with prompt rebate payments, the possibility of a continuous flow of our loyal member customers. All purchase transactions are made directly between the member and the merchant. The club's global tracking system will notify the member that a purchase was recorded by the merchant, and then will invoice the merchant for the rebates each month. So to be clear, the club handles no money and has no part of any money transactions. When the merchants send in their rebates, they go into a single global rebate pool through the Class A International Bank that handles all of the funds. On a monthly basis, the bank then distributes all of the rebates out of the global pool to the members as directed by the Worldwide Shoppers Club proprietary residual rebate system. I want to make it clear that it's up to the members to determine the residual rebate system. It actually is the instructions or the directive given to the bank on how to distribute the pool. The current agreed upon criteria is that members receive rebates from the pool for their overall contribution to the growth of the club measured by, first, the personal rebates generated from their purchases, next, the size of their shopping group as a result of their personal and group's invitations to join the club, and finally the total rebates generated by their entire shopping group all around the world. As you can see in the diagram on the right, members personally generate various amounts of rebates. Each of these will generate points, and as the group expands, points are added to determine the entire shopping group point value. We use points because it makes it easier to divide up and distribute the whole pool. We divide the whole pool value by the total points and get a single point value. Then we multiply this by each member's group points. That becomes the residual rebate, and the entire pool is distributed to the members, maintaining the club's not-for-profit status. 100% makes for very generous rebates, as can be seen by this chart. Now there are many variables, so this can only be an estimate, but it's not unreasonable to see residual rebates of $350 for a group of only 60 active members, or $3,000 for a group of 600, or any of the other matching residual rebates for the various group milestones on this chart. Now let's take it up a notch. Have you ever heard of anything distributing more than 100%? Well, rebate enhancements do exactly that. Enhancements enable the club to actually distribute back to the members more than 100% of the rebates generated by the membership. Enhancements are any opportunities or savings that add to the global rebate pool beyond the members' rebate contributions. As the club grows, there will be many opportunities presented to the club that will have a monetary gain. As an example, suppose local merchants pay for advertising to get themselves better known. These advertising revenues would be added to the rebate pool and shared with the membership. On the opposite side, when the club saves money that would normally come out of the rebate pool, that in effect also increases the rebates. In the process of moving money, there are bank, credit card, and currency conversion charges that all decrease the amount of money that actually make it into the pool. To offset this, the club has formed an alliance with a crypto or digital currency called Mercator Coin. This digital currency is specifically designed for commerce and will save all of us on processing fees, distribution fees, and international currency conversion fees. As an example, to transfer several thousands of dollars across international borders through a bank, Western Union, or PayPal would normally cost several $100s. With the Mercator Coin, this can be done instantaneously in any amount for literally 1 penny. As a non-business, not-for-profit membership club, all these additions and savings enhancements must be added to the rebate pool for distribution to the members. As a result, all members received increased rebates. In the future, we can see enhancements growing up to $20 per member. This chart shows the additional rebates members can expect to receive at the various shopping group milestones when we reach this level of enhancement. So there you have it. We now have the foundation in place to allow the club to expand anywhere the membership can take it. As you can see, a lot has happened, and I'd like to remind you that other than the initial concept, none of this was in place 7 months ago. And this is only the big stuff. It doesn't include the new member dashboard, the resource center, the merchant website builder, the merchant locator, the presentation videos, the training videos, and the step-by-step getting started write-ups to support the new members. Hey, we all know there's 3 types of people. There's people that watch things happen, there's people that make things happen, and then there's people that say, what happened? Well, we've certainly experienced all of these people during this growth period. Congratulations to all the members who had the vision and continued to pay their fees to support the club as all of this was being developed. It certainly couldn't have happened without you. And thanks to all of the member volunteers who made all this happen, and the leaders in their local communities who continue to develop their shopping groups through this time of continuous change. Your dedication will be well rewarded. Are we done? Absolutely not. If we were a house, I would say we have a solid foundation, the walls are up, the roof is going to keep us dry, and all of the electrical and plumbing is working. But now it's time to do some painting, decorating, landscaping, and all of those things that make a house a home. Let me ask you a question. Would you invest with these people? You might have some reservations, but yes would have been the right answer, as this little guy in the corner is Bill Gates in 1978. Now, I'm not saying we're going to be another Microsoft. What I am saying is with time and committed Pioneer members continuing to build on this solid foundation, anything can happen. And as a club, what happens is completely up to the membership. We're looking for those make-it-happen members willing to bring on more members, more merchants, new territories, and see the potential of creating a future with the Worldwide Shoppers Club. If you're just looking at the club for the first time, I suggest you get with the person who invited you and get any questions you might have answered. Find out more about who we are and what's happening in your area. Find out where you can scan your card to make a purchase, when presentations are scheduled, and of course, you want some idea of how it all works. But the big question only you can answer: why? Would you like to contribute more to the economic growth of your community? Do you want to receive monthly rebate money? Would you like to travel and have more friends around the world? This list can go on and on, but we have a tagline inside the Worldwide Shoppers Club that pretty much sums it up. This is a new way to live, work, and play. That's up to you. Let's take it back now to where we started. Through this presentation, you've been looking at this background that shows enormous computing power that's there for all of us to have. Did you know that today's smartphones are 2,200 times faster and have 3 million times more memory than the Apollo 11 spacecraft that landed the first man on the moon? Well, this isn't rocket science. In a very short time, you can know everything there is to know about the club, and you can do everything from the palm of your hand. Keep it simple. It all really boils down to join, shop, and redeem. So let's meet up at your local coffee shop and share a cup of rebates.